This video is for those of you who go to the gym and get on the inner thigh machine and do countless numbers of reps with the intention of getting rid of your thigh fat and slimming down your legs. Well, stop, just stop. You're wasting your time. By the end of this video, you're going to know why these exercises are a waste of time. You're also going to know 3 huge reasons why they don't work for fat loss. And you'll also learn what you should be doing. And at the end, I'm going to give you one of my trainer tricks that you can actually use in your next workout. So if we talk about expectation versus reality, your expectation is that you're going to slim your thighs by doing the inner thigh machine or inner thigh exercises. But the reality is you're not going to lose fat from that area. And that brings us to the top 3 huge reasons why this doesn't work for fat loss. Now, keep in mind, there are a lot of other reasons why this doesn't work for getting the fat off your thighs, but we're only going to narrow it down to 3. The adductor machine or inner thigh exercises are designed to work, well, the inner thigh, your adductor muscles. And these muscles work for internal rotation of your leg. They help you stabilize when you're walking side to side. They're also part of the hamstring group. But before I tell you why it doesn't work for fat loss, and especially to get fat off of your inner thigh, let me say that it's not completely useless. This is an exercise that's actually designed to help people with injuries, rehabilitate that part of the leg. It also is designed to help muscular imbalances, which is why some people have the feet turning in, out. You can fix that by strengthening the right muscles, and that's what this machine would be used for. So scientifically, it has a place in helping the body reach a structural balance, but for fat loss, not going to do anything. All right, let's jump into those 3 big reasons. The first one is that you cannot spot reduce. Now say that with me. You cannot spot reduce. That means that you cannot tell your body where to take fat from to be used for energy. Your body is going to take where you have the least amount of fat first and use that for energy. So that means usually in women, we're going to lose weight off the upper body first. And in men, it's usually off the extremities. The body is not going to let go of fat where you have the most of it, which is usually where you want it to come off of. But your body stores your fat thinking that you're not going to have a regular food schedule like back in the caveman days. It doesn't know that you can get food whenever you want. So it's going to keep these fat stores for as long as it can. And it's our job to trick it into letting go of the fat stores for energy. So you can do that inner thigh exercise all day long, but your body's going to take fat from where it wants to take the fat from for your energy. And if you're learning something, go ahead and bop that like button for me. And that brings us to the second big reason why these exercises are not going to work to get fat off of your thighs. Being a small muscle group, it's not going to boost your metabolism when you're training it. So just think about the effort you put into when you're doing the inner thigh machine versus somebody that's doing squats with a barbell on their back or squats holding a kettlebell. There's a lot more effort that's happening in any exercise that requires a large body part to work. And the third huge reason these don't work for fat loss is because of the low calorie burn. When you're doing that exercise, a small muscle group, whether it's inner thigh or biceps or triceps, you're not going to use as much energy as if you were doing a squat or a deadlift or a pull-up. Now you might be asking yourself, why are people still doing this exercise if it's not going to burn fat off the inner thigh? And the fact is, it's an easy to do exercise. You don't really have to put forth much thought or effort. And the exercises that really work to change your body require you to focus and concentrate on what you're doing. All right, so we're going to get into what exercises work best to boost your metabolism, that have a high calorie burn, that are also going to work on creating that lean muscle that you want in the legs, and therefore, again, boosting the metabolism all day long. Things like squats and deadlifts and lunges, you'll see that they're working all the different sections of the gluteal muscle group, all the different sections of the hamstring group and the quadriceps group, and the adductor group is part of that hamstring group. When you're doing these large muscles and these exercises like squats and lunges and deadlifts, you're already working the adductors. You're already working the inner thighs within those exercises. So when you go to the gym, focus on the large body part first. So that would be squats and variations of squats, deadlifts and sumo deadlifts, lunges of all sorts, the lying leg curl, the seated leg curl. But like every exercise, you need to focus and concentrate in order to actually work those muscles most effectively. So if you're not familiar with the form on some of these exercises I've mentioned, then go ahead and put that in the comments and I can do a video on that. Now, you might find that you really don't need the inner thigh work, it's just the overall body fat. that you need to lose. And in that case, yes, you still want to do these same exercises because they're going to burn a lot of calories. They're going to boost your metabolism. Any exercise that really requires your entire body to move is one that's going to help you burn body fat. And now here's the bonus trainer tip. So basically on every exercise you do, you can actually target a little more of that inner thigh if you feel that that's a weak point for you with your own concentration. So thinking about how the legs are tracking and pretending to squeeze something between your legs as you're doing the exercise. If you're not sure how to feel your inner thigh working when you're doing squats, then let me give you this little mind-muscle connection exercise. Take a yoga block or maybe even a soft little ball and put it between your legs and squeeze it real tightly, and then do squats, squeezing your legs together as you go up and as you go down. So you'll start to feel that inner thigh and you'll be able to differentiate between using that and using the glutes and the hamstrings, because you're going to be using all of them at the same time anyway, but you can also get a little more focus if you concentrate on it. I'm going to link to another couple of videos, so if you're not sure of what exercises are best for overall body fat loss, you can go watch those. And if you're not sure about the form on some of them, there's another one for you to watch as well. So remember to stay consistent with your workouts, your nutrition, and to use your mindset to keep your motivation high and keep you on track.